Alright, we're outside of Orchard. It's probably going to be a longer video just because the house is kind of big. It's just like, I would say, the house on Summit. Actually, I like this street. Put new sidewalks in. It's a nice, quiet homeowner block. We sold the one on Church Street for $185. It looks like we didn't have much of a problem doing that. Didn't have a basement. Probably about the same size as this. Now Church Street's over in Rolling Terrace. Nicer neighborhood. Rolling Terrace is a nicer neighborhood than over here. You get kind of near the city line, but at the same time, this is a nice homeowner block where Church Street was a busy street, and it was right across the street from a church and also a liquor store. So I would say this neighborhood's about the same, or if anything, it's even better. The house, I would leave the aluminum siding. You're going to need all new windows, though, most likely. I mean, they're not bad, all of them, but this deck is very dangerous. It needs to come down. It wasn't built to code. What I'm recommending is you just, coming out of the kitchen here, you just build a little, maybe 6x10 deck right here with some steps going down. This asphalt, I mean, somebody would like it. There's plenty of parking. But it's got cracks in it. I guess you could power wash the cracks, fill them in with that blacktop caulk or whatever. You might even want to resurface it. It would look really cool. It's probably going to cost you $2,000 or $3,000. Then I'd take this thing down. I mean, it's a beautiful sunny spring day here. It's very nice and peaceful right now. You know, it's, what's it, 9:30 in the morning or so. Some overgrown stuff. So, I mean, you even have a side entrance to the basement. Somebody could try and rent it out. It has a, well, it kind of has a bathroom down there, you'll see. But, you know, the floors are warped in this addition part. So this is the kitchen addition. I guess this was one addition, and then that was even another addition. You have head clearance there to fix it there. Over there, it's kind of a crawl space. But reminds me a lot of Summit. Except, you know, Summit was a... Well, Summit was really a 260 neighborhood, but we got 275. That beautiful. So you'd have to do something with this too. I don't know if you, maybe you just screen it in, or just open it up, make it a nice covered porch. The hardwood floors, yeah, I mean, I definitely would keep the hardwood floors. I looked under that carpet. There's hardwood. You see it, they cut out an access for some reason here. I would kind of try and stagger them. It doesn't need to be perfect, but I think that's gonna, this house has a lot of charm to it. It's an older home. It's, you know, back in the day it was a rich person that lived here, but so I would keep the charm with the old hardwood floors. You got this living room, but then you got a dining room there, and then the kitchen's in the back in the addition. So I would open this header up even more, get rid of the drop ceiling, drywall it. Again, very similar to Summit. I'd get rid of this closet here to make the room bigger. Some ductwork just box around. Yeah, we don't need a closet in the dining room. So it would be a huge living room. This would be the dining room right here. Although you got a bathroom right off the dining room. But still, it's nice having at least a powder room down here. Get rid of this drop ceiling. So this is about 10 by 10. This is the dining room. Again, you'd have to patch up some hardwood here. So this part of the house really doesn't slope. The original part, it's the addition. So now you come out here into the kitchen. Now again, of course, we like the open floor plan where it flows, but I mean, this is a pretty big kitchen. So, because it was added on, but the floor is sloped that way though. So something's going to need to be done. And I'll show you when we get in the basement. This might be a long video here. But yeah, decent sized kitchen. I don't like the refrigerator there at all, but you know what? This might be a better one that you just clean up. Although it has some issues with the floor and stuff. But, well, I mean, put in a new kitchen and new bathrooms and then just clean the, well, I don't know. You really need to drywall it. You can't leave drop ceiling and stuff. This neighborhood, I don't think you're going to pull much more than 200. You might get lucky. You could probably list it for $229,900, $219,900 and get lucky. But honestly, it might only sell for like $185,000, the same as our Church Street home. So you got to be prepared that it might only sell for a net of $185,000. But, and that's with, you know, a pretty full rehab. I'm not talking about cleaning it up. You'll only get about $180,000, I think, cleaning it up. But or the last $150,000 to $180,000 cleaning it up. But probably $150,000. And I guess it depends on what cleaning it up is. You can't leave this paneling. You don't want to leave the drop ceiling. I think you still want to finish the hardwood floors. Alright, let's go upstairs. So you get this, I mean, I don't know if it's wasted space or what, but I mean, it's just a big open room. I guess it's good, so you're not boxed in. And some weird step-ups, but at least you got the head clearance here. Well, kind of. When I step on this step here, I could bang my head, but yeah, you might have to duck a little, but alright, so you got wallpaper on the walls, pain in the ass, so I don't know if you pull it off or drywall over it. But it used to have 3 bedrooms up here, but they knocked the wall out, and then it has this attic, which really could be a master bedroom. It's a decent sized room. It's probably 11 by 11. Nice big windows. There's a closet. Ceiling. Hardwood floors. You might want to just refinish them up here. They might be in good condition up here. So here's the other bedroom, which was a pretty big room. And they took the wall out. Drop ceiling again. And the closet's there. It's really a cool house, but I think you leave this, I think you cover up this door and make this the huge master suite. I don't know, it's the same deal with Summit where you went back and forth as to do you add 2 bathrooms up here because everybody likes the master bath, but I don't know, do you have the room for it? And do you want to spend the money? Oh, it looks a little rotted there. Wow, it's a double sink. And jacuzzi tub, who knows, it might work. Closet there. It's a nice big bathroom up here, just like Summit. Alright, then you got the steps going up to the attic. They're steep, but I think you handle that by putting handrails on both sides. Because, I mean, this could definitely be a master bedroom up here. So if somebody's got kids, I guess the other master bedroom over there, they could definitely 2 or 3 kids can share that room. And then you got the other bedroom, and then you got this one. So it kind of works if you have a family, like a younger family, where the parent could use this as the master suite. Or if it's a young couple, they could use the one down there as their master suite, even if they just have 1 kid. What? I mean, this is a really nice bonus room. People get excited when they see these finished attics too, and I mean, it's got nice hardwood floors. What I would do, oh, and check this out, it's the best part. Got a view of the city from here. So I thought that was pretty cool, and there's a nice house back there, so it's just, and a nice lawn right there, so it's pretty cool. But what I would do is frame in a closet right here, because this is not a real view, but keep the window, but frame it in there and kind of box it back that way. So you got a walk-in closet up here. You're going to have to probably drywall though, because there's wallpaper all over it. You can see this is pretty steep. So I don't know, I guess you get a couple of possibilities, but honestly, to do it right, you're going to have to do it like Summit, which cost about 80 grand, so maybe you get out at 70. They're asking 65. Probably come in, yeah, 65, and so it's at 135, and you'll probably get 180 for it, but you might get more, you never know. And here's the basement. Finished back in the day. The floor kind of slopes a little, so it's kind of weird, but I don't know how much you do to it. You just throw the carpet down. Here you might just paint the walls. And I don't know, the drop ceiling's really not, you're not losing too much headroom. So there's a bathroom here. You step up and go to this. I think you do, hopefully, if you could just put the bathroom back together, even if it's not fancy. So that would give you 3 full bathrooms. I don't know what the deal is, if that's electric or what that is. But here's the concern. This is the kitchen that slopes. I mean, the good thing is you have access to all this. There's that side door from the outside window. It's still a porch there. There's a furnace. The furnace isn't, it's a train. It looks like it's decent. Oh, wait, it says. Gas furnace, so it's probably alright. Hot water heater. But, I mean, I do see rot on the joist, but that's where the bathroom is. This is the, alright, so this is the bathroom. Kitchen's over here, and this slopes back that way towards the yard. So it is going to get kind of tricky messing with this, and then you got the crawl space. At least you have access from out there. To get in the crawl space, that might have to be jacked up a little. But, yeah, I guess 70, 80 grand. And you'll sell it for 180, but heck, you might get as high as 220 for this house. It's really hard to tell. Alright, some things to think about.